I guess this is going to be a regular thing that I am making supplemental videos for the youcanic guy. So I wanted to go over a few tips for doing this tensioner. First of all, it requires you to remove this little beauty shield pan. He doesn't really go over that. Secondly, it is required to jack the car up so that you can lower the motor down, actually. So you can see I got a jack stand there. And a jack stand there. When you lower the engine down, it is good practice to not put the pan on the puck of your jack, but to use some cardboard. And where I put this was, there's a flat spot on the oil pan right here. This is like a perfect spot because it's smooth, and you can put the puck of your jack like right here to lower it down. So I wanted to briefly go over putting on that washer bolt on the backside of the tensioner. So one of the things I like to do if you have a cheap wobbly from Harbor Freight like me is I'll actually tape the joint a little bit like this with some painter's tape, because it still allows it to move, but just not as freely, so it'll hold the bolt better. And with this setup, I was able to get it. You can see the bolts on there. But first I had to, there's that bracket that's holding the wire loom. Let's see here. I bent this out a little, and it gave me a little bit more space to be able to get this washer behind it, because it was very tight on there. So I just took this screwdriver, behind the wire, because you don't want to pinch the wire, and then I just boop, bent it just like that, and it gave me additional space to get that on there. And then I went up with my tape contraption here and hit the bolt, and it was not too bad once I bent that tab, but without the tab being bent, I struggled. And then as a last bit, I had an old piece of Romex, but you can use string or whatever, and I just fastened it to hold these things back, just because the more space you have, the better to get that stupid bolt up there. And lastly, the torque spec for the bolts that hold the engine bracket to the motor mount is 100 Newton meters or 74 foot-pounds. That's it, guys. Good luck.